have Monica Cox, mother of Alton Mccaskill, tuning in and talking about their story and how coming up when she had to move from Texas or from Kansas to Texas. And now Alton is in high school doing this thing. Ended up being a 4-star recruit, ESPN rated, and got highly recruited. How did you guys end up? I know I heard on Well Off or some media that was posted that he ended up going to Houston because he wanted to stay close to his mom, which is you, of course. Is that correct? And how did that decision come about?
I mean, that's what most people think. And by the way, tell chat, I'm sorry, my voice is a little hoarse, and I'm a little chatty Cathy. I can talk.
Oh no, do your
So
thing. Yeah.
cut
They're
me off.
loving it. We're loving. I'm loving it. They're loving it in the chats for sure.
Okay, cool. But no, and I apologize about that. I thought I put do not disturb on my phone, but I didn't. So that was a phone call. My apologies. But we good now. But I'm sorry, what were you saying we were talking about?
Well, we was talking about high school
Going to
Texas,
Houston,
and then how
Houston.
to
And
Houston.
now he's at Conroe, and he's doing good at Conroe, right? And then we go into um the recruiting season in the pandemic, which was a blow because
Oh,
he was looking forward to taking visits, right? Of
yeah.
course, right? And so I'm definitely at that time making sure that he's equipped with some necessary tools on how to make a good decision, an effective decision for us,
Mhm.
right? He's looking at different areas. He's identifying the top areas that are important to him. And then he's, making notes under those areas and comparing those notes from each school.
Nice.
So that's what we're doing in the recruiting process. He's slimming down his list. And that, I supported him. I have anything to do with the decision because
Okay.
I wanted him to go to USC or
Okay.
OSU,
Right.
or Houston was like, okay, I understand why you would want to choose Houston. He made a very good case for Houston, right? So when he made the decision, he had made a very good case for all three of his top schools. So when he made the decision to stay, close to Houston, it was the pandemic. Things were like thwarted. Everybody was thwarted. And my original and always our plan was for me to follow him to college to get him through this threshold. So I was always ready to pack up and leave Houston shortly after he graduated high school. And people used to tell me, no, and I'd be in the barbershop, don't follow that boy to college. Don't
Yeah.
follow. But he chose to stay in Houston. He wanted to definitely make an impact. And I think that did play a major part of want to stay closer to me or to for not to make that burden of me having to move and us make that transition in such a really different time in the world, right?
Right.
um and he loves Houston. That's where he grew up most of his life in Texas. He was born in Kansas, but he's lived a few places. We've been a few places. So he's had roots in Kansas, but his majority of his childhood roots are in Texas. So
A
he
Texas boy.
yeah, yes. Yes.